Hi everyone, welcome back to a new tutorial video. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to draft a custom bra cup for different sizes. Most of the time it's difficult to find an already made bra cup in the market that fits perfectly. It's either it's too big or it's too small. So today I decided to share with you guys how you can create a perfect bra cup for either yourself or for your client. I decided to put it on my dummy to show you guys the final look. Can you see how pointed this cup is? It is not flat at all. So without wasting any time, let's get started. For the creation of the cup, you're going to be needing 5 different measurements. The first one is from the shoulder to the bust point. So measure down to your bust point. Whatever you have, you're going to write it down. Then the next one is the shoulder to the under bust. So extend your tape all the way to the under bust, and whatever you have, you write it down. So the first one is shoulder to the bust point. The second one is shoulder to your under bust. After getting it, now the next one is the nipple to nipple measurement from one nipple to the other nipple. So place your tape across, and whatever you have, you write it down. Now the next one is the height and the width of the cup. So how long the cup is going to be and how wide it is going to be. So that's the height and the width of the cup. So place your tape at the chest area where you want the corset to get to. Then you measure down all the way to the under bust. So that's the height of the cup. Now from the middle of your chest, you're going to go away from it by ½ inch. Then you measure across the breast to the side. But don't let your tape get all the way to the back. So the tape is going to stop where the muzzle of your breast stop. So just make sure that it go across and stop where the muzzle of your breast stop. So that's going to be the width of the cup. After you are done getting those measurements, you're going to come to the table and you're going to rule a line on your pattern paper at the top area here and also at the side, just like this. So this line at the side is going to be the center front, and the one at the top will be the chest line. So after you're done labeling, now it's time to get the height of the cup. So for my case, the height of the cup is 7 inches. So just measure down from the chest line to the height of the cup, which is 7 inches. After I'm done measuring, I'm going to roll it out just like this. So here I will label it the under bust line. So this line is the under bust line. Here is the center front, the chest line, and the under bust line. Now the next line we are going to get is the width of the cup. From the chest line, you're going to measure out to the width of the cup. For my case, it is 8 inches. I'm going to mark it, then I will connect with my straight ruler. So after you are done connecting, you're going to label it the side. This is the part that will be going to the side of the breast. So after doing that, now the next measurement you want to get is your bust point. So you're going to place what you have for your under bust on the under bust line. My under bust is 13. I place it on the under bust line so I can mark my bust point. So my bust point is 9.5. I'm going to make sure that my 13 inches, which is the under bust, is sitting on the under bust line. Then I will mark the bust point, which is 9.5. After marking, I'm going to roll it out just like this. After you're done doing that, you're going to label it. So this is the bust line. Now we have the chest line, the bust line, and the under bust line. Now the last line we are going to get is the nipple to nipple measurement. For my case, it is 7.5 inches divided by 2 will give me 3.35. So I'm going to mark it on the bust line. I will come to the chest line. I will mark the same thing. Then I will come to the under bust line. I will mark the same thing. After you're done marking, you're going to connect the dots with your ruler, and you will have it looking like this. Can you see how we got all the lines? So this is what you're going to do. I'll just cut out the excess pattern paper so we know what we are working with. Now it's time to create the corset cup. Pay very close attention, guys. So on this middle line here, I'm going to be going out by half inch on these 3 points. So here I'll go out by ½ inch. I'll come down here, I'll come down by ½ inch, and to the side here, I will also go out by ½ inch. So those 3 points, keep them for now. After doing that, now you will come to the under bust line. This is where you will determine how curvy you want the cup to be, depending on the size of the breast, okay? So you can go out by 1 inch, 1.25, or up to 1.5 inches. So for my case, I'll be using 1.25 because my bust is 36. If you are someone you have bust of like 32, you can use 1 inch. If you have bust of like 40, 42, you can use 1.5, okay? But for my case, I'm going to be using 1.25 because my breast is not so big. It depends on how wide your breast is. So I will just go out now from this line by 1.25, and here I will also go out to the other side by 1.25. So it will give me a total of 2.5 inches that I'm going to be taking, okay? I'm going to connect. So you connect to meet that 1/2 inch point. So I'm just going to mark it with my marker. So here's the point here, here's the point here. Now you're going to connect from that mark to meet that point. Can you see what I did? Then you flip it to the other side. You're going to do the exact same thing. So arrange it well and make sure to have a nice curve. After you are done doing that, that is it for the under bust. Now you're going to come to the center front. I'm going to be creating that here as well. So here I'm going to be going out by 0.75 inch on both sides. If you have bigger breast, you can go out by up to 1 inch, okay? But for my case, I went out by 0.75, and here I also mark 0.75. After marking, you're going to go ahead to connect. Can you see? Then you do the same thing to this other side, flip your ruler and connect it as well. So guys, after you are done doing that, that is it for that. Now you come to the side. So for the side, you're going to go out by half inch on both sides of that line. 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch here. Then you connect to meet that point. So guys, after you are done connecting it, this is what you're going to have it looking like. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to be creating the cup. So from this point to this point, you're going to connect it with your curve ruler. Don't place your curve ruler to be looking flat like this. Can you see it's looking straight? No, that's not how to do it. So place it in a way that it is sitting on that under bust line. Can you see how it is sitting on the under bust line? Then you go ahead to connect. So after you're done doing that, you do the same thing to the other side. Make sure the curve is sitting on the under bust line. Then you connect this other side as well. So after doing that, this is what you will have. Now you're going to come to the top area here. From the chest line, you're going to come down here by 1 inch. So this totally depends on how deep you want the neck to be. You can use 1.5, but for my case, I came down by 1, and here at the side, you come down by 1/2 inch. So after you are done doing that, you're going to connect it the way you see me doing, using your curve ruler. So just go ahead and connect it like this. So guys, after doing that, now you're going to come to the line here. You will mark 0.25 inch. So 0.25 is like half of 1/2 inch. So mark it on the two sides. Then you're going to connect it to meet it just like this. Can you see what I did? So this to prevent it from looking bulgy at the top area. So after you are done doing that, that is basically it, guys. Now I'm just going to blend out all the lines. So I'll just connect this to meet it. Then I will do the same thing here. So after doing that, we have drafted out the cup. So this is what you're going to have. Now let me give you a recap. So from here to here, we have 1.25. So from here to here, 1.25. Then here, this was 0.75, and this was 0.75. Remember, this 1.25 is not constant, though. It can be different depending on the size of your breast, okay? So we've already labeled this part. So here, the dart we took was 0.5, and this other one was 0.5. And here it was 0.25. And here it was also 0.25. So that's how to go about it. So you can see it is not something difficult. You just need to know how to go about it, and that is what we have just done. I'm going to go ahead now to label them. So this is piece 1, this other one is piece 2, then the one going to the side is piece 3. So the arrow is going to go like this. So we'll be joining this to this one. So that's how it is going to be. So I'll just mark here, so to identify that these are the parts we are going to be sewing together. So we'll sew here together. We're also going to be sewing here together as well. So first of all, we are going to sew the two pieces here together before we join it to piece 1. So this is it for the drafting of the pattern. I'm going to go ahead now to cut it out. So I will just cut along the marker. So the lines of the marker is what I'm going to cut along. So guys, we are done cutting out the cup. As you can see, 1 2 3, we are done cutting out everything. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I will tape them together so I can show you the final look of the cup. So I'll just cut from my paper tape. So you're going to place these two together. So I'll just flip it to the back because I want to tape it from the back. So we need to tape it together because if you don't tape it together, you will not be able to use it to cut out on your fabric. You know, it's supposed to be like an already made cup. So you need to tape it together to look like an already made cup because that's the aim of us doing it. So you need to be able to use it to trace on your fabric before you will now like remove the sellotape again and use it to cut on your pieces for the cup. So when you are taping it together, I would advise don't use a sellotape. Use a paper tape so that you can easily take out the paper tape if you want to open it up again when you want to cut the cup pieces to your fabric. Okay. So you are going to make cut on your paper tape just the way you see me doing. I did it for the first one before. So make cut on it like that so that it will be easy for you to tape them together. You know, it's not straight, it is curvy. So when you make cuts like that, it will be easy for you to tape it together just the way you see me doing. So guys, after you are done taping it together, this is what you're going to have it looking like. Can you see? It looks so pretty. You can see the space that I have for breast to sit. I put a pink cushion inside. Can you see how it is sitting pretty inside? So the space is much. It will not make your breast flat. It is very deep. So this is how to go about creating your cup irrespective of the size of your breast. If you follow this video, you'll be able to create a perfect cup for either yourself or for your client. In our next video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how we are going to use these patterns to cut on the pad. We are going to be creating the cup from scratch. Can you see how it looks like? It's so beautiful, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next one.